As you can see, kind of for the reboot, it's raining outside right now. But we've mounted we still got a lot of work to do here. I want to put something up here. And right here in the front where I've got this, I'm going to put a panel up right there. So I have just the same, move the curtain that I'll show you in a minute up here, and that'll seal that off. You see the cabinet, got the original stuff up there. Got a temporary thing there. Got the inverter temporarily there that I got from my friend. The big one will go down here, and as you can see up there, you see the fuse, and then I'll have the disconnection stuff in there. I'm down here. I don't have the latch yet. I just got a seal put on it. Down here, you can see the battery compartment. Those are Trojan T105s, and there's the stuff up there, and there's the vent. I'm going to add a 12-volt fan to that. That will come on, that I can turn on, etc. The cabinet came out pretty good, and it'll work for a backstop here. And see the space? That space in there, that'll wind up for the curtain setup. I showed you this in previous videos on the other channel. This is the kiddie area. Grab rail. And if you look, batteries, chassis, house, grab rail, the board gone grab rail, countertop's getting there, working on it. I've got to remake make this door here, and remake these two doors now that I got that set up. I'm going to do that. This is going to come out, and there'll be a window go here, just a window. I'm going to redo these doors and just reface things, and I'll eventually upgrade the microwave. It works good, it's just dirty and it's kind of hard. Got to redo the kitty box setup here. Get a new floor put in, cleaned up. I don't know whether I'm going to put an outside door or not. Right now I have the big machine set up there, and that up front I put a jet antenna. It's a Wi-Fi booster antenna, and I ran it around and up through and hit it, and it comes up through here. I've got this TV mounted and locked there, but this temporary here, I'm not sure how to do it. There's my beautiful wife and the girls and stuff just there. Moving back here where it's a little dark, just hold on. I got to put pull that, fix the floor under the water tank under there, put a pan. I want the pan set up because the drain in the tank is not hard to do for me. And then make put an actual board with a step and change to the mattress. This original thing I did here, I'm going to take out. I'm going to basically build in place a cabinet and a top that goes there and stuff, and change. Right now I've got it there. It's kind of a mess. Pardon the underwear, folks. It happens. And I need to mount and put in this wall a plug and the stuff for there, so the TV will mount there and swap it around. Currently, in the bathroom, we changed the toilet. They're handicapped high to help Linda when she was home, and yeah, that's working. We're going to change this top to probably a piece of thin half-inch cultured marble, black if possible. Standard $20 China drop-in lab with a Watch 2-handle metal faucet, good. And I don't know what to do about the shower yet. I can't give you a walkthrough outside. I'll add to it at the moment, but we keep it running. I've got to redo all this, and I'm having trouble getting these sealed right up here. But this roof, you see here, this is apparently, this is the roof. It's got foam and then aluminum, and there's a lot of gap in aluminum, and then they got this, I call crap, up here. So I really need to strip it, but I need to get these. I need to either I need to pull the roof set up and redo those aluminum trusses right. And this is temporary, of course. This is just trying to get things set up. this works good. I've got to clean the, remove the thing, clean it, set up. This blows good for out here, and this one blows down that way. I don't need one at each end. You get one down that end, that way down there, and all it does is basically freeze you out. But anyway, outside, I will give you a walk around of what I've done outside to give you basics. But what we're doing here is we want to take this curtain right here and this track, and we want to put that, get that board set up there and the other one there, and that curtain will go through and close that area off for like wintertime, etc. And more of a cabin setup. I like the boat cabin idea. Then I want to do something here to get this, like I said, with the cat box right under there. And I'm probably going to put a door outside where I can access outside and clean it. And then I want to put something up here, all the way up, that find this truss in here and hit it to help support it. And I want to open space with panes, like a tinted plexiglass. But mainly more support up in there. But right now, the roof is the hardest part to deal with. I'm a little unlevel, but where I'm sitting is a little rough. We've almost got everything moved up to the panel up there. I've got to change the generator, which is under this area right here, out there, and redo it to come up so it'll come to feed there. I've got to get the transfer switch in. In this area here, I have an outside plug under here where the heater used to go. I have an outside plug for Cat 5 internet, Cat 5, Cat 6, and a weather tight plug you lift up, you can plug in. But I'm also going to put a twist lock marine plug, come in, catch the new transfer switch and stuff over in the cabinet, and have it so that I have a cord that I can take out instead of being connected. Push it in, twist, and screw the connector down, and that way it'll be a little more updated, and it'll come into the transfer switch. Now I haven't figured out whether they make a 3 version. I'd like to have it switch between shore power, generator power, and inverter. I might be off base, I don't know. But like I said, pardon the mess. Currently, my wife Linda, some know her as Collie, she, when we went to Georgia, she was sick the second time. She got sick the month before and had a small heart attack and lost her ability to really stand on her own and work, and she got it back after 20 days in a nursing home. And then she got sick again with I don't know, whatever kind of flu or whatever it attacks the lungs that was going around here. And basically we went to take her to Karen's in Georgia, a family member who was pretty well set up for stuff, but it turns out Karen, just with her back, could not handle it, which really ate her up, because, you know, she did it. She always does everything she could to help. But currently, that it's just, we got out there on a Monday at 2:07 in the morning, and sometime between Tuesday night and Wednesday, she had a stroke. And that stroke denied her use of the right arm. It has movement, but she cannot stand. She can't control her bathroom. And that arm is getting a little better, but to the extent we don't know. But she's tired. She's having some trouble trying to get motivated, and I think she's tired. She really is. I don't know whether, I can't tell. She gets where she won't want to eat. She won't want to take her meds. And as a husband, you know, I don't know. Words can't describe what it is. And I know there's tons of people out in the world that go through this. I go see her every day. She's 2 blocks away from me, but she's at a nursing home. And I told her, you know, when the time came, I'd never put her in somewhere unless it was absolutely necessary. But I cannot stay home to take care of her and do everything to give her the care she needs. And I don't know. I'll give you more on that when I can actually say maybe I have an answer. Um, but right now it's just myself, Lizzie, and the kitty in it, and then I don't know whether that's the way it's going to be permanently from now on. I don't know what's going to happen. I will keep everybody updated, but I'm going to try to kind of get back. I got to keep my head busy doing stuff and trying to get functioning, and got a lot of stuff to do, and still a lot of work, and get things squared away and get to where I eventually want to be, but it's just hard. So anyway, I hope, yeah, and I'm still working on moving that into that. Basically, it'll probably be up there. Got a lot to do. Got a new door put in, and I've got to redo trim. I've got a ton of stuff to do, so I'll try to get everybody through it. But I have to get me a GoPro. I don't necessarily need a fancy one, but I got to get one I can actually handle it. The knockoff, you know what it works good for? That knockoff J2000, 9000, whatever it is. It works good if you just hook it up USB and use it as a PC camera with a separate mic. Works good for that. As for the rest of it, anything longer than 2 minutes doesn't work. It doesn't take vibration well. It's cheap. You get what you pay for, folks. That's the way it is. So anyway, I'm hoping this comes out. I'm working on the editor stuff, trying to get better at it. It's going to take a while. I'm going to start another channel, linked to the one that's called Where RV. Kind of like Where Are We? I don't know whether anybody else has that name yet. I couldn't find anything on it. We'll see. And try to get it going. And yeah, I want my channel to help document this life, but I also want it to help make some money so that I can do this. But I'm going to keep up with that attitude, but I'm also right now, I'm not going anywhere. I'm currently still in Quinton, Oklahoma, and my concern right now is to get this squared away, the refit done, and while doing that, let's see where Linda's future is going. For those who know how I am, I mean, it's I don't want to sound. I love my wife very much. My promise when we did our vows, and I stick by them. You know, I mean, there's a big age difference between us, but you know, it's one of those where I'm not going to say it's been great, but it has in some ways. I don't regret a drop of it. A moment, good and bad, and she bet the rest of her life on me, and I'm going to be here till her last breath, and then I'll do exactly what she wanted me to do, her wishes when that's done. That's what you're supposed to do. That's the promise you make to your spouse. You know, if you're religious, fine, whatever your thing is, that's yours. But for me, I made the promise to her, and I will keep my promise, flat out, unless I die. And they are working on my blood pressure. So anyway, I hope everybody can see stuff. I mean, please like, subscribe, comment. You know, you want to be a hater, that's fine. Hate, but do it with a comment. And if you know, be productive in your hating. If you say, oh, that looks like shit, or, you know, why are you doing this? Why don't you do that? Well, elaborate on the why don't you do this. You might, while you're being hateful, you might actually have a good idea, and I will give you credit for it. I might cuss you a little bit, but I'll give you credit for it. But I'm not an expert. I don't want to be an expert. I just want to get by in life to have the peace I need and what I need. And I want to remember the people that help get you there, because I don't, you know, you can do the work. That's the big thing. Get up, do the work. Try to do everything you can to stand on your own feet. If you ask somebody to donate, you're not begging. If they want to donate to help you, they can. I'll tell you what, there's been quite a few people. There's a family in Canada that during an ice storm, they reached out. Nobody asked them. They reached out and offered to help, and when they helped, my God, did they help. But thanks to them, I was able to do water. And, you know, get my water back on when it had froze up and everything. So, I mean, just don't forget the people that help you, and try to pay it forward to people, you know, like somebody does to you. But, you know, when you send $5 to help somebody out on their channel or whatever, or if you get something better, and, you know, it's not necessarily about selling something, but if you can send something to somebody that'll help them, that's not, you know. And if somebody asks, yes, there are those out there that are e-begging, that are doing it, but there's others that they won't even ask, or if they do, they don't. Just stop being uptight. Don't be a bunch of smoothie drinking, safety pin loving, micro harassment idiots. All right, buck up, stand up, do your best to stand on your own 2 feet, but be thankful if you get help or advice. And help can be anything, a lot of things besides money, etc. So, but I'm doing pretty good, and I'm trying to work on staying on my own 2 feet, and deal with everything that gets there. So anyway, I hope you like it. Like I said, all the suggestions possible, but we got a lot of work to do with this thing, and hopefully it will. I still love it. It's just a little lonely in here at the moment, but it's okay. It's the way it is. Anyway, all right. This is Vlad. There's Collie, or actually Linda and the girls. You can reach me at gladius852.gmail.com. That's all lowercase. You can reach me look me up on Facebook. I'll work on getting links. I don't have a web page, so to speak, yet. And I don't really do a lot of the Twitter stuff. As soon as I figure out how to get back on my account, I'll just send posts to there. So bear with me. Some of you have my number. It is available, and don't mind people calling. Once again, when I started this thing, one of the few people that returned a call and called me was RV Prepper Wayne. I like Wayne. Wayne's a talented individual, and he does work hard. He's a good family man. Give the guy a break when you start mouthing or giving him heck, okay? Because I know there's a ton of people out there that could only wish to aspire to be as nice as him. He was the only one that returned my call and spoke to me and kind of extended a hand in friendship. He didn't ask for nothing. He just, you know, and I haven't got to visit him yet, but I plan to. So anyway, that's it for the inside part of the reboot update. I will get one outside and kind of give you an idea. You've already seen the LEDs, etc. and stuff, but I'll kind of show you what I'm doing on the roof and talk to you. And anybody who has ideas, please throw them out there. Throw them out there, okay? Thank you. Have a great day. Yeah.